Hi, Jenny Rosengren here from mindperfectionhealing.org. Today I wanted to share just a little bit of information of how I use the over 1,000 categorized positive and negative beliefs. When people are asking me how I personally use it, I use it to be able to find blocks mainly for people. What is stopping them from progressing, whether it may be in a personal relationship, whether they want to move forward spiritually, or business blocks that are maybe stopping them from being as successful as they want to be. So those are how I start to form my questions. And I always like to find out how many beliefs are associated together, because I feel like they're all kind of intertwined, and I want to be able to take out that whole bed of negative beliefs that are causing this block. Anything that's associated together. So I go to the belief testing chart. And on this belief testing chart, I will first, I'll ask how many beliefs are associated and write that number down. So say there's 3 negative beliefs associated together. And then I will start testing which chakra the first belief is found in. And then I will move on to the row. So let's pretend that it's in the solar plexus, it's row 3, and then we see that on the negative belief there's the number 20. The number 20 is significant because it is how many beliefs are in that subcategory. So then I will test 1 through 20, and let's say I get number 15. So I will write down 3 for solar plexus, 3 for the third row, and then 15 for the belief. And then I'll go ahead and I'll test for the next negative belief. And I'll do that because then I don't have to flip through pages, and then I can go ahead and go straight there when I'm ready to write down the actual beliefs. And then I go ahead and find out how many positive beliefs I want to put into that void when I take out all of those negative beliefs. And so finding those beliefs the exact same way. Now I wanted to share something else that is significant that I want to make sure that people understand the importance of where these beliefs are found and why they are found in that particular chakra. So if we turn to the root chakra, at the top we will see that the root chakra has to do with security and survival. And so any of the beliefs that are within the root chakra are all governed by that lens. So let's look at this belief here. I'm afraid of always being taken advantage of. So this is a literal survival belief that they have within them. Now, if this belief was actually found in the, let's say, the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra governs something completely different. It governs creativity and sexuality. And so being taken advantage of, being afraid of being taken advantage of, has a completely different significance in the sacral chakra versus the root chakra. So be aware when you are finding these beliefs and then finding them in the different chakras and what they govern, and it's on top of every single page what it governs, that it has to do with that overview, if that makes sense. And then I also have them split up into subcategories. So when the different rows each have significance. So not always, but generally row 3 is the emotions. Row 4 is a victim mindset. They don't feel like they can control things. Row 5 generally tends to be the control mindset. So they're controlling, they control as much as they can to provide themselves safety. And then row 6 tends to be the stagnation movement. 1 and 2, I believe, are resources. Connected and resources, and row 2 is, let's see here. Oh no, row 2 is connected resources, and row 1 is safety and survival. So those aren't all exactly the same in each chakra, because some of them have just because of the way that what they govern can sometimes let us to bring different subcategories. So they're not all exactly the same. So I hope that gives you some information on how to use this tool to better understand it. And I would love to hear any comments, feedback that you have on how you use this. And I didn't really want to give a lot of rules or instructions. That's why there's not any in the book, because I want you to use it how you feel you need to. So many of us, when we're told how to use it, we fit within that box. And I think this is a tool that maybe can be used in different ways than I use it. And I would love to hear how others use it as well, if you use it in a different way. So please, any comments, feedbacks, anything that's like, hey, I noticed this problem, or maybe you could make it better this way, I would love to hear it. Thanks so much. Bye.